The U.S. Copyright Office has released a new registration toolkit, and they're calling it a toolkit, and it's just a PDF. You can go to the website, download the PDF, and it's just an explanation of how to go through the copyright registration process. It explains that you have a copyright just by writing the work. It's just you proving it. That's the issue. So if you register the copyright before infringement, that makes your life a whole lot easier.
Well, it's more than that. So first off, I'm not a lawyer. Don't take legal advice from lawyers, from podcasters. Do take legal advice from lawyers. But when people say you have a copyright as soon as you write it, that's true in the least useful way that something can be true. It is technically true, but not usefully true. So there's two kinds of copyright damages that you can get, from my understanding looking into this. There's statutory damages and actual damages. Statutory damages are like an automatic damage that if you can prove that the copyright was violated, you can earn up to like $100,000, like a lot of money. Actual damages, you have to actually prove that you were actually harmed in an actual way, and you can only get however much money you actually proved that you actually lost, which is almost impossible. It's almost always very low. Very rarely are people actually harmed with some sort of copyright violation, which means that if you actually want a lawyer to take your case on contingency, if you can't get statutory damages, the lawyer's not going to take on your case, which means you basically have no copyright protection in any meaningful way unless you want to spend tens of thousands of dollars going to court yourself. So why does this matter? If you want to get statutory damages, you have to register your copyright within, I think, 3 months of the publication date.
That's what they said, yeah.
And so it's actually kind of important to register your copyright if you plan on using the copyright protections that the government offers. The other advantage of registering your copyright is that you get some paperwork back from the government that you can use in the real court of law, which is Amazon customer support.
Yes.
That's the actual court that most of this stuff is decided in. It's not United States federal court or the Supreme Court. It's customer service with some bot. Now it used to be somebody overseas. Now you don't even get the human overseas. Now you get a bot, and if you can be like, hello bot, here is my registered copyright, I'm the real thing, please kick off the imposter, the bot be like, doot, okay.
I've done this so many times with letters of reversion, where an author got their rights back from the publisher and now they want to republish indie the same book. Well, the bot just needs to see the letter of reversion with the title, with the date, with everything on it. That's all you need. So this kind of thing is very important.